All right, thanks, Ron. September is Hunger Action Month. It kicks off officially today, and our parent company, Nexstar Media Group, along with Feeding America, the nation's largest domestic hunger relief organization, working hard all month to ultimately end food insecurity.
Yeah, it's no small job, and we need your help. It can start, by the way, by educating yourself on this problem, something we're doing this morning, learning more about ways to end hunger and exploring avenues where you can make a difference. 1 in 8 Americans are struggling with food insecurity right now, and that includes 1 in 6 children. And with the pandemic, the need to feed our neighbors has grown immensely.
We need to decrease the stigma that people facing hunger in this country feel like they're accessing a handout. That is a right that they have.
We're using the scale of the company and the power of Nexstar to really try and make an impact in an area of food insecurity and hunger in America.
So something we're working on right now, and something that you can be a part of. Locally, we're asking you to join us to help end hunger. Do you know that $25 can go to help feed a family of 4 for an entire week? That money can be stretched a long way.
Absolutely, it's true, and that is how far the Tri-State Food Bank can make those dollars stretch for a family for an entire week to feed them. Pretty big deal. September is Hunger Action Month, like we've been saying, and here at Eyewitness News, we're working to make sure no one in our community goes hungry. Joe Bird joins us live from the food bank to show just how a small donation can end hunger for a family. Good morning, Joe.
Good morning, Gretchen. I love how you said it's an enormous deal, a huge deal. This is a huge deal. September 1st is here. It is meteorological fall, and we have Hunger Action Month officially kicking off today. Got one of the trucks behind me here at the Tri-State Food Bank that's leaving here probably in about the next 5 to 10 minutes. Glenn Roberts, the Executive Director of the Tri-State Food Bank. It is time. Yeah. We are kicking off Hunger Action Month.
September 1st is finally here, Hunger Action Month. You know, it used to be called Hunger Awareness Month, but that A has been changed to action, and I really prefer that because it's one thing to be aware, it's another thing to take action.
Yeah, I mean, when you take action, that means that plan's happening. It is in place. If you're aware of it, okay. We're aware. If you're action, it's going. And you guys are going here at Tri-State Food Bank.
We are. We're just taking off. I mean, we are always busy with these mobile food distributions. See, we like to meet hunger where it lives. These mobile food distributions, we pick a community, we target about 150 families, and we go to them and we put the food directly into their hands.
And I imagine with COVID, a lot of people were needing some food. Did you guys see a higher demand the past year and a half, 2 years?
Of course, the need really spiked, and the food insecurity rate increased about 30 to 40% across the country and here in the Tri-State. And we worked very hard to meet that need, and we continue to work hard.
So what's it take to get one of these trucks filled up? We know 150 boxes. That's our goal, by the way, folks, 150 boxes to get this food truck going, and that's up to you. We can do it. You can help us too. $25 donation. But to get this thing packed, this truck packed, what all has to happen here at Tri-State Food Bank?
Well, first of all, we actually order these pre-packed food boxes from a vendor. They get shipped here, they get stored. We have someone who schedules a mobile food distribution. They have contacts in the community. We find a location, just find a parking lot. We schedule it, we go there, we unload the truck, the cars line up. We have the driver and a volunteer put the food into their car. It's the food box, plus any fresh produce that we have on hand, or perhaps it's milk that we can add, or eggs, or a protein. And the people drive off, and we are done, and then we're planning the next one.
I can't imagine the gratitude that folks are just giving you guys when you show up with this big truck.
Yes, often, I mean, they'll have tears in their eyes because this is what they need to get through the month. This will be the food that will last them a week. This is that gap that their budget just cannot fill. And so we fill that gap, and we provide not just food, but stability to their lives.
All right, so I know you're asking at home. All right, Joe, you got me convinced. What are we going to do here? How are we going to help this out? How are we going to get these food trucks, plural, by the way, filled up for Hunger Action Month? 71777. That's you grab your mobile device, just like this little guy right here. You text GIVE25, GIVE25 to 71777, or right there on TriStateHomepage.com. It's all secure. It all goes right through the Tri-State Food Bank. Jake and Gretchen, I tell you what, the Tri-State Food Bank does so much work for nearly every county in our community, in our viewing area, and even some outside. It's a great initiative happening starting today.